All right. Hi, this is Gaius Bowling from JoBlo.com. How you doing today?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
I'm good. Steve and I had a chance to watch the film last night, actually, and you were the scene stealer for me, even though we didn't get to see your face, but we got to hear some lovely voiceover work from you. I mean, really solid work. Completely stole the movie for me, and I was wondering, what was it like, kind of the process of bringing that character to life for you?
Well, I appreciate that. That's very kind of you to say. Thank you. I mean, my dream is to be known as a scene stealer. That would be a scene stealer and also an actor who does his own stunts. I'd like to be me and Tom Cruise. I'd like to be known as the guys that do their own stunts. I just need to start doing my own stunts for that to come into fruition. What I liked about it was when I read the script, it put me in mind of one of my comedy heroes, who's the late, great Bob Hope, who a lot of younger viewers won't remember, but he made a lot of great movies in the 40s and 50s that were always on TV when I was growing up. And I loved his kind of nervous, cowardly shtick. He was kind of a wise ass who always had a smart one-liner, but was kind of a coward and trying to avoid trouble. And that I've always found that very, very funny, very entertaining as a kind of persona. And I thought, well, I can kind of steal that shtick for this movie, and young audiences won't remember Bob Hope, so they will think I've come up with it myself. And so that was the enjoyable thing for me, of being able to channel some of that. And also just, when you do a film where you're a live actor in it, you don't normally get as much freedom to play around and improvise because you're on a set. In this case, you're in snowy wastelands in Poland or wherever. So everyone's just cold. They don't want you sort of ad-libbing. They just want you to do the lines and get home because it's so cold. Whereas when you're, in a recording booth, you could just got as much time as you need, and you can just riff and play around and sort of. So it gives you so much creative freedom, which is one of the reasons I love doing voiceover stuff for movies or video games or whatever.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, I was just impressed too, because you made that character feel so much alive in the film, that it almost felt like it was one of the human, actors that was in it. And I was curious too, because you have to build this rapport with Henry's character Nikolas. That's, even though you're not physically there with them, what was it like, kind of being able to do that, even though you weren't really physically there, to kind of go back and forth with him?
Well, I think, again, I appreciate you saying that, but I think one of the things which is great is I have done voiceovers before, animation stuff, where you're very sort of rigorously following the script, and that you never meet the other actors and you never even see the other actors until the finished film. And in this case, although I didn't meet Henry playing that lead, I saw a lot of the footage that they'd already shot. And so it meant that even though the special effects and everything weren't there, I could see him and I could see his performance. And I was trying to sort of have a conversation with him, as it were, sort of, even though he's not quite responding back. You know what I mean? I was really trying to sort of to connect with him on the screen. And I think, again, because they gave me the freedom to just make the lines my own and interpret them a little bit and throw in some quips here and there that weren't scripted, it just allowed that connection, I think, to be a bit more organic than if I had just very scrupulously followed a script.
So since I thought you were a scene stealer in the film, I was wondering if given the opportunity, if we were to give Mika his own little spin-off adventure, would you be down to kind of do that and kind of see where you can kind of take the character outside of this particular film?
I think that would be really fun, actually. I like the idea of, a kind of series of spin-off adventures. Like I say, I really enjoyed that sort of cowardly, nervous, kind of sort of wise ass, which I think it seems kind of ready-made for his own little adventures, sort of Bob Hope style, being drawn into misadventures he doesn't want to be part of. I think that'd be a really lovely idea. But and like I say, I like doing voiceovers, particularly because you can kind of show up, much as I am today, unshowered. I'm still in my pajamas, this on the lower half of the screen that you can't see. I'm getting a pedicure as we speak. And so it's very fun and kind of like easygoing way of doing something.
Well, they're wrapping me up right now. I still want to say that you did a fantastic job doing the voiceover work in this film. Stole the movie from me, and I hope everyone else feels the same. And keep hope alive on that stunt work. I see that in your future as well, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much.
You may find this hard to believe, but long ago, nobody knew about Christmas. It started with a boy called Nikolas and a summons from the king.
I'm asking you to go to the very edges of our kingdom and bring back a spark of magic to give us hope.
I'm going to Elfhelm to find the elves, Mika. To bring some new hopes to the world. Such a fool. Everyone knows there is no such thing as elves.
You ready, old friend?
Born ready.
You can talk.
And I can fly as well. Nah, just kidding. No mice can fly. That would be absurd.
It's a dangerous journey to Elfhelm. Under the moon, past the sleeping giants, up the pointy mountain. We'll get there. I know we will.
Nikolas!
Hold on, Mika!
He's a human. Will he eat us?
Where am I? There's nothing here.
To see something, you must believe in it. Really believe.
Elfhelm! It's incredible.
I'm gonna be honest, kid. I did not see this one working out for us. What is this?
This is a Christmas party.
It's Cake City? No idea what this Christmas thing is, but I love it.
Who is that?
I'm Nikolas.
No humans can ever be brought here.
Do not let him escape!
No, we're doomed.
The king asked for hope. Could you make more? Lots more. And we haven't much time.
And I haven't much cheese.
Come on, Blitzen! There's magic in you! Magic is real!
Nikolas showed the world anything can happen.
It's just one day a year. What shall we call it?
Nikolas and Mika the Talking Mouse Day.
Any other ideas?